One of the most grueling and unforgiving process in the production of a musical is the auditions. The auditions for Infinity began right here in this very room. The auditions consisted of 3 components: acting, singing, and dancing. Each of the participants had to embarrass themselves in front of the producers. All auditioning cast had to successfully clear 2 of the 3 components to qualify. It was a long, tedious, and definitely ego-thrashing process for the participants as they faced the no-nonsense and intimidating panel. It almost seemed like their very own version of the American Idol auditions. There were some very interesting participants though. The panel's one hard bunch to please, but I'm sure that they were suitably entertained by the talents, I think. At the same time, artistic director and composer Tae Chi-wei and lyricist Linda Yong from D. Clapper Music were given the grueling task of coming up with the most important element of the musical: the music.
The first piece of music which I wrote for the musical is I Hope to Survive. I was aiming to have it really impactful, especially in the first 20 seconds, because it's the start of the musical and this is where you either wow the audience, you draw them into the story, or you lose them completely. So to me it was a very crucial piece of music.
When the script came out, we had this idea of a darker kind of musical which I've never tried before. So the music-wise, we needed to extend on a different mood, which was very challenging for us.
The challenge for me was to compose a tune that would actually haunt people. The kind of tune that would actually stick in people's head. And in order to do that, the melody has to be simple and effective. So I was thinking, what could be technically simpler than
I could really feel the mood of the whole musical when I heard the first piece of music. It was quite emotional, quite impactful for me. So the lyrics came and it really brought out the mood of the entire piece.
When I was writing this song, I was thinking in terms of epic, huge, dramatic, heart-wrenching moments. Something that would strike the audience when they hear it, and I think it worked perfectly. I couldn't ask for anything more. The first time I saw this piece in its full bloom with its lighting, choreography, music, singing, and costumes, I was just blown away. I was so distracted by the power of this whole scene that I actually couldn't focus on my conducting. This second song is in a way crucial to the whole story, the whole build-up of the characters of the musical. Mariam was Pravin's history and Stephanie have a relationship going on. Somehow fate has brought them back together.
The 2 girls, Mariam and Stephanie, represents different stages of Pravin's life, and in a way he cares a lot for both of them, and in return they both care about him in the same way. The song shows
true love, and Mariam said, if I love him but with some other, I'll give my blessings to them and she will be strong. So I think that was a really powerful moment.
Very emotional. What I wanted to portray in this song is how much hope can really do, as in when someone is a pessimist, you really cannot get anything done. But it is only when the optimists offer their support and everyone really believes in this hope that they can really achieve big things.
The third song, what we're trying to portray is kind of like a setting where you have the optimistic people singing and the pessimists. So we have a very interesting exchange, especially at the part where Edwin crosses line with Mariam and Stephanie. There's kind of like an argument. Throughout this whole conflict, the Chancellor, who has the highest authority in that council, stands firm. At that point, I changed the music from minor to major key, and you could somehow feel like a positive element coming out of it. I call it the sunrise effect. The last song, I wanted to remind the audience that things are not over, that the destruction is still there. Which is why I used back the theme melody from the first piece, which was ha ha ha. What was interesting was I still had a very negative, dark sounding music, but the lyrics and the way the melody fitted in on top, which is positive, kind of like changed it from something that's like this never will survive to you must persevere. It's the way the whole lyrics and melody is being structured.
The last song was like a reprise of the first song, but I enjoyed like writing the last song because it's really like, you know, hope is revived and everything is bright again after all the suffering, and people toiled on and believed and they finally see the light again.
Putting together a musical is a tedious and meticulous process. There are many elements to look into. The production manager, Lavana, was given the unenviable task of overseeing the entire production process.
Being the production manager, I had to look into the various production matters. We handled sets, design and construction, costume design, original music production. We facilitated the scripting process. I had the privilege of also bringing in Nalini, our drama director, to work with the cast. She was primarily involved with Dennis, one of the teachers from Pioneer Junior College, and Chiwe in coming up with the script. And we also had the privilege of including a very talented media designer, Francois. I had to also coordinate with various directors and choreographers of the production, link them up with our lighting designer Dharmesh to come up with a lighting design and concept that was satisfactory to all the directors.
Back in school, while everyone else was busy with the hassles of rehearsals, the set builders were hard at work fabricating the concepts of our scenic designer Karthik.
One of the challenges was we had to create organized mess. Although the stage had to look like it was coming apart, but at least 20 dancers have to be on it. Also, the backstage is small, so we had to make sure your props can fit in and come in easily and exit easily. That was one more very big challenge, because on the day there are a lot of things on the stage as well. So we had to come up with a systematic way on how the props have to come in and how they have to exit. Scene 1 is one of my favourite scenes. I like the way it comes out, with the lighting and the silver colours reflecting at you and the red siren smack in the middle of the stage, which is spinning and spinning. It gives you the effect that this is a very, very chaotic place. The beautiful thing about scene 3 is that the center logo, which really stood out. It's actually your school logo, redesigned into a circular emblem. When we saw it up there, right, during that few minutes, it was really superb.
Lighting designer Dharmesh was asked to give the musical its final touch.
So what was the motivation for this light designs?
Motivation, I have to say, is the musical in the first place, and and also the music.
So let's say for scene 1, right, why the red lights and the siren and the smoke?
Okay, scene 1 is all about chaos, and the music is also according to chaos, and it's all about destruction. Red and white actually internationally symbolizes emergency, ambulance, fire engine, that kind of thing, you see. So naturally audiences will definitely, if there's a colour which associates itself with what they're seeing, they definitely straight away, their mind goes to emergency and chaos, that kind of a feel. And the smoke explains that many of the buildings are already dilapidated, all broken down rubble, so it's smoke up the place for the dramatization and the effect.
I see. So in comparison for scene 5, whereby there's a happy ending, there's a bright future for tomorrow, can you comment about the stage lightings?
Yeah, okay, scene 5 opens up with something which starts off like how it was in scene 1, because it's still like that until the chancellor and the ambassadors, they come and start singing, and the soprano and all that. So the lighting builds up itself to a more happier, cheerful, a lot of yellow, a lot of brighter lights from the front of house to make that look seem like a much happier ending kind of thing.
Alright, thank you very much.
Before anyone even realized it, the most grueling production preparation week of the opening ceremony began. Tons and tons of hardware, such as the effects lightings, spotlights, speakers, amplifiers, and gross amount of cables were brought in to provide the technical support for the musical. The school hall was transformed into a theatrical venue.
I feel weird. I've never been in makeup before.
I feel good. Milafana will be happy that I didn't drop his mic.
Nervous, and I think we all look weird, but trust me, here we look weird, but in Japan we'll be damn famous. Seriously, I'll be the coolest of all. Wow.
Okay, that square thing is shaky, but I will not fall. I will stand properly, and I will try my best to sing properly.
Can the food hurry up? I'm very hungry.
Excited. I feel Lianish.
Not very excited lah. First time doing something like that, as in dancing So, hope everything goes well.
So Mariam, how was the filming session?
It's quite tiring because we had to start from morning to the afternoon. I didn't get to eat much, so yeah, very taxing. But it was very enriching and educational.
Everyone break a leg. Yeah, break a leg, man. I mean, seriously, break a leg.
It will definitely be a good one. The musical itself is exciting. It's scary. I think we've got the best team of teachers working behind it, and students are doing their best, and they've put in a lot of effort. Almost 7 months of hard work has gone into this, so it should be a pretty good show.
And after months and months of preparation, the final showdown, an unforgettable musical extravaganza.
How do you feel about the whole musical production?
It was very well done. Chiwi did a very good job. The actors acted very well. Everything was very well coordinated in the end.
Very good, very good. But then it's like it ended too short. We wish it was much longer.
Relieved that after so many hours of practicing, finally it's over. But we're all very happy because it turned out quite nicely.
We are happy that everything is finally over. Because we worked so hard and it paid off. We put on a good show.
I thought it went tremendously well. I mean, the students have worked hard and Claffer's been very good in helping us. and I think in the end it was a tremendous success. So I'm thrilled for the students and for the college as a whole.
Favorite piece of music or scene, perhaps?
Gosh, that's very difficult because I've done a lot of theatre, and I always think it's unfair to single out any one bit. I thought visually it was absolutely stunning, and I thought that really, like any good musical, it's a combination of the visual and the music and the action as well. No, I would be reluctant to pick out one bit above all the others. I thought the whole thing went together, fitted together really well in the end.
It's very good. A lot of hidden meanings. Only ex-pioneers will understand.
You are just a fantastic bunch of students.
It's the best thing I've ever seen in Pioneer. It's the best performance.
Finally, it's over after so much effort and so much time wasted. So much time on this musical. I think it's really a good one. Seriously, I think all of us really enjoyed ourselves.
We had excellent memories. I feel that we did a great job.
Interview talk.
Okay.
Alright, please lower down your volume right now, lower down your volume. Sing.
Do you know, for this thing, I have missed prata, curry, sambar, pepper, everything.
No pizza for us. We cannot scream, no talking.
Cannot scream, cannot talk, cannot this, cannot that for so long. So we're gonna scream 1, 2, 3.
我觉得真的很棒，真的非常棒，大家的努力，然后都很让人家回味无穷。
I suppose they put a lot of effort into it, and so yeah, I think they deserve all the praise they get.
I am hyperactive, I'm very excited, I can't stop bouncing, haha. I ran out of film, I didn't sing very well, but I had a lot of fun, and since people cannot tell what mistakes I made, then haha, we enjoy it and we all did well. I think Chirui is a killer. Not everybody can sing A's and B's so nicely. I tried my very best.
I can really feel the play was very well done.
What do you the duet between the duet between Mariam and Stephanie.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. This is very
really, it's very nice.
Dion's solo at the top.
Maybe it's because there's a love, more of a love thing. Yeah.
It's like when both of them wouldn't give up on. Mariam didn't know what to do, and Stephanie wouldn't give up.
Yeah, it's very sweet and touching.
Saket, say something.
Maybe it doesn't have a lot of comments. It just came
Exactly.
I'm very, very proud of all the students that I work with. They finally become swans tonight, all the singers. Very proud of them. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. Congratulations, PJC. My favorite song, actually I like all of them. I like the duet. Well done, musical director over there. The music is so touching. Almost moved me to tears. It's nice.
It's very great and everybody performed very well. I'm very honored to take part in this significant event. Could it be she? That's my favorite song. I am thirsty evidence.
Nothing to say.
Oh, we're going to eat prata.
I'm very impressed. I think students did a college blog, and I would like to thank the teachers, the trainers, and also the professional companies, who really spent a lot of time helping out in this event. I think the guests, when I checked with them, they were very impressed too. Yeah. Oh, I like all the songs, from the first scene to the last scene.
Very nice, very touching, very nice. In fact all the audience, their feedback, they were all very positive. Well done.
It's wonderful. You all had an excellent energy and excellent spirit.
It's very good. It's a very meaningful musical.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's unusual.
Good job. Excellent job.
I feel that it is a very tough process, and we spent a lot of time doing this musical.
All the performers worked very hard, and I'm very, very proud to be part of this musical. And thanks Dion. Yeah, I think everybody did a very good job. So thanks to the clever students and every single staff who helped out.
Kunyang no pick up the phone. Hi Gerald baby. Are you done with Ridwan right now? I was wondering if you would like to come home with me. How long would you take? 10 minutes? I'll see you at 10 minutes in the office. I'll slip into something comfortable. I'm in the hall right now. He didn't get it at all. Yeah, okay, bye. Where's my time already, no? Yeah. 茶頭
茶頭 means what?
Hi, darling. Hey, baby. What? Don't want. I want to go home. Event template tomorrow. See ya. Walao. Hey, I want to go home. Quick. Tomorrow. They don't interview him. It's not important.
So I go and when you're finished.
See you later, honey.
They will try this and they'll freak out.
Hey, 5 minutes, Kunyang.
Duh, for sure. I've even done my manicure. The sun, I swear, it's picking on my hair. Red, blue, yellow, green. What's the color of my team? I don't know. I don't care. How should I do my hair? Go, fight. Gee, I hope I look alright.
Talk to me, tell me your name. At the other side. She back. Oh, she moved.
Let's give us a round. As you know, both are so pretty girls, so independent, right, Pravin?
Yeah, after makeup, then we'll see.
Okay.
What do you prefer?
I said.
Hey, come let's interview Britney Spears. Ladies and gentlemen, Britney Spears.
So, Mr. Quack, how do you feel about the whole production of the musical as a whole?
He doesn't know what to say. 太感动，没有话讲。
When I first heard the music for the first scene, I was quite wowed by it, and I thought about the lyrics and all that. It was
Don't laugh.
really. See, I had to do it again.
The first piece which I wrote is the title is If. What's the title?